Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. Today's episode's coming to you at 12:48. Did you guess right today? Maybe you did. Probably not though. It's a very specific time. How many people, here's a fun statistics question. How many people do you think would have to watch this video before someone were to be guaranteed to have guessed that right? Is there a number of people? I think it's uncoordinated, so you can't guarantee it, but you can come pretty close. You'd have to all work together to guarantee the guess, though, I bet. So, obviously the odds go up as time goes on, though, and more people watch. But also not everyone's making the guess. So, just an interesting thought. Anyway, hope you're doing well. I'm doing fine. It's earlier today. I'm feeling better. I mean, I wasn't feeling bad. I was just tired yesterday. I've been tired lately. I've been not sleeping as long as I want to. However, what I will tell you is that I'm going to bring back Slice and Dice now. I let Slice and Dice rest for a little bit because I wanted to... I've adopted a different theory, which is I don't want to overdo it on content I put out on YouTube because I've noticed that impacts negatively viewership a little bit. It's extra work for diminishing returns, so I wanted to let the tier list video sit for a few days, so we're here now. But I'll be bringing back Slice and Dice probably later today, maybe tomorrow, because Slice and Dice is fun. However, for now, there was something else I was going to say, but I don't remember what it was. So, let's just get to it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Melting Wurmkin, Plating Seal, Shadow Chased, Molded, Bounding Echoes, Subsuming Blade. That's alright. A molded starter with melting is good. Now, I will say, if you did not watch the tier list video about the champion paths, first of all, go watch it. It's very fun. We all had a good time doing it. It's basically like 3 hours of just listening to me, Dustin Gabriel talk. And Cranberry for 2.5 hours. Don't forget about him. He had to go though. But anyway, the biggest divergence I had from the group was on Dark Calling, who I said I think is strong, but I just don't like him, so I ranked him lower than everyone else. Everyone else ranked him pretty high. Does that mean I'm about to play him? Hell no. Hell no, I'm not gonna play him. Because I think that Dark Calling is... The other one that I had a big divergence on was Corruptor Chief, which I do need to play a little bit of. But the reason I had a divergence from the rest of the pack on Dark Calling is really just that I don't find him fun to play. It's a lot more thinking than I am really willing to do. We play Rector bottom floor here so that when he dies I can reform him. Oh, nice and blade. As long as I don't draw 2 moldeds on the next turn, we already clear. Great news, we draw no moldeds. It's exceptional. That's so good. This is a perfect roll. I could not ask for a better roll out of Monster Train here today. However, I think I was pretty insulated against a bad roll because I had all my units played out more or less. I can go Hollow Drippings here. I like Draft as well, or the Burnout Run. I guess there's only one Draft, whereas there are multiple Burnout Extenders though. I'll take the Draft. I think the Hosting Pin, we're incentivized to pick Consumes here because of refracting lenses, and I'm not a big fan of Wickless Baron. He can't be the whole plan, he has to be a part of the plan. But the scaling plan in Melting is probably going to be... I mean, it's probably going to be Burnout in this run. So I don't see it being Harvest. I should pick him though, because what if the next ring has bad units? We should cover our bases. Almost 25, 5, 10. Tycoon, Lady of the House. Yeah. I could maybe play Lady of the House here. Actually, Lady of the House with a Draft Infusion. I know I've played this line before and it loses, but I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it because it's an idea that I can follow through on. Let's roll. Multi-strike? Yeah, okay. I'm down for this. This would be a little bit better with Dark Calling, I will admit. However, let's commit. So the first thing that jumps out to me here is If I get the option to pick Hollowed Halls, this is an exceptionally good Hollowed Halls setup. Secondarily, any damage scaler will be good here. Wickless, or Wicklash, not Wickless. Wicklash, Echoes, etc. Like, we can just have a unit with a lot of multi-strike BR game plan here effectively. And it should win. However, we're a little bit early. It's hard to say how this one's going to pan out, but I have high hopes. My Moldas are both in the bottom, but that doesn't bother me. It's actually kind of nice because my Subsuming Blade was also in the bottom. So I get another Subsuming Blade that I may have otherwise not if I was just playing Rector. And obviously if I had just played Rector Middle Floor I could have had it, but I would have forgotten. I will now be more actively thinking about Subsuming Blade. This is not what I wanted to see though. Our run is much worse off now. I don't need Molten Encasement, I don't need Drip Fall. I'm going to skip. Echo Transfer is a good step at least. So I'm now going to look for a Lady of the Reformed. This is probably Winged Steel. You know and I know. You know. But it's probably still Winged Steel. Spike Driver Colony? This is a no. I don't want to add anything scary to this run. I'm not interested in adding more bloat to the deck. I'm leaving it. Wing Steel here because I need to fight for every piece of draw I can in this run, because I need to be hitting my reforms consistently at the right timing. However, it's going to be tough out here. I think another way to play this run now is that we miss Wicklash is Wickless Recruitment. I'm also in the market for Lady of the Reformed. Maybe Waxing Spike could do it? But all we have to do is play 2 or 3 damage increases on Lady of the House in this run as a win. So I'm keeping my eyes peeled. I think that there's a lot of ways to go when you have a unit with 3 multi-strike and good base stats. There should be a lot of ways to win those. I don't have to worry about it here, basically. It's very easy for me to get a little lost in the sauce here. Talk about how this doesn't look good in the long term. It looks fine now. I can rotate Rector and Lady. I can't do this forever, but I can do it for now. I think there are a ton of ways to make it work. We'll see what they show us today. It's going to come down pretty heavily to our rare drafts, though. So let's see. Well... It is damage scaling, and it is a way to bring her back. I think Formless Child is horrific here. Because... how on earth am I going to guarantee that he pulls back Lady? The answer is I am not. And for 2 energy I need a little more than a maybe. However, he does have Extinguish plus 20 as his infusion. Extinguish deal 15. This is all really bad. I will pick nothing. My mouse turned off, hold on. I'll pick nothing. Lady of the Reformed is good. That is a winner. And I am going to need to take space on this run. I kind of foresaw this, which is why I also picked Wing Steel. I might not be taking draw on this run. I'm going for removals now. We need to get rid of all of the train stewards as fast as we can. Endless for Lady of the Reformed is good. I'll give her Endless plus 25. She doesn't need to do a lot, but she does a little. We roll for multi-strike here. Quick, burn out one, I'm okay. Next ring I'm going to the caverns, I believe. And I'm going to give Lady of the House a +10. I know it may not seem like a great decision, but I don't want to come back to a steel shop. I want to now... I think what I want to test out here is I want to follow a line where I just pick up events. Because I think I can find something that'll win me the game in one of them. Armor 15 is fine. It's hard to argue against Dark Calling in this run, though. I think that this Dark Calling setup is nearly undeniable in how good it would be. However, I stand by it because I think that it's hard to say, well, I should have gone Dark Calling because I have the information now. Of course I should have gone Dark Calling. Well, I didn't see the upcoming setup we were gonna have here where I wasn't going to hit the burnout extender. But I did actually hit a burnout extender now. It's just a question of how good my damage scaling ends up being. So far it's looking pretty grim, but I have faith. This is also more of an old style run, which I'm happy to play. I haven't seen a floor that looks like this in a few DLCs at least. I don't mind playing something a little different, but it's fun. I'm having fun trying to piece together how we're going to win some of these more egregiously bad runs. I think it's a good time. We're playing bottom floor here because I don't expect to lose, but if I do lose, I need the time to walk up. Crushing Demise can win me this run, no doubt. My purple output is pretty bad, and I already have an extract card that is going to be fighting with force contamination. So I think I'm going to go Ancient Resonance here. And we will go right, crack the Horde, we get... There was a lot of good tomb support in this run. I actually think you could play the Baron line pretty comfortably with Remnant Host in the run already, but I did not. Abandoned Stave, Calcified Ember. It's an easy Abandoned Stave take. I get to take a draw off of this, which is nice. And the duplicate's going to Echo Transfer. No surprise there. I would consider a Spell Chain. I have 65. I need to take a 10 here. And you know what? It's a pretty good time, isn't it? So now I'm at 60, 85, 100. Let's take 25 in this tempo, which I am guaranteed able to do. I'll either take Spell Chain or I'll just take a Unit Infusion as a removal. I should be probably a little more aggressive with my early game here. We're powerful now, but we will fall off. I should still take advantage of the fact that we are powerful now. Oh, that could have rolled me Lady of the Reformed. I have to be more careful of things like that. I have to be more careful. It is a 1 in very low that is a detriment. But if I miss there, it's basically, there's no reason to play that Dragon Front, even if it's marginally better, because I'm giving myself a 1 in 25 or something like that to lose the game. Which I don't need to do. Because if I rip Lady, I don't lose the game there, but it's not really... It's not a good outcome. You feel me? I'm not dying on the spot, but I don't need to open myself up to it either. That's the important part. I have double energy pickups as well, so I'm very okay with not taking energy. Posting King, I think, made my life worse here. And by think, I mean it made my life worse here. There is no doubt. So I'm against a sweep enemy, sweep boss, so I believe I'll not be killing him. That is okay. Probably. But I'm getting kind of lucky here. I need to be thinking more actively about if I should be playing Wing Steel or not. Kill this, I play Later here, Triple Fracture. That one I definitely am correct too. Now I should pull both Reform to be fine. I pull one Reform, I'm still fine. 80 times 3 is 240, it doesn't matter, either one of these is winning. You can do both. This is the exact reason we play bottom floor. You get worn down, you go top floor, it's over. The deck is close to consistent enough to do that as well. I do not think I need Engulfed in Smoke, Remnant Host, or Fatal Melting in this run. I think Engulfed in Smoke makes my life worse. Again, Force Contamination, same thought as before. I already have a big debt of Echoes that I can't pay. Definitely Magic Shop here. Lost Luggage, following Firebox, very, very, very good. No double stack. It's impossible for me to see Spell Chain and Value Stone because there's only one temple left, so I will just put a -1. Roll for holdover, maybe Permafrost. My first thought was, wow, this is great, it's the Tome event, and then I saw the Tomes. The only one worth talking about here is an Endless Tome, because it lets me play Endless Rector. I actually think these are all bad. There's no reason to play Endless Rector. That's it. The biggest problem that this run faces is that you can't elevator strat the Divinity. You only get one round against him. It's a shame that it works like that. 45. I'm not in any immediate danger. This run gets worse after Arcus by a lot. But up until then we're okay. That day is a real shame. Reformed Lady takes 3. Rector takes 2. Lady of the House takes 1. It'll be okay. I'm going to be focusing on applying Reef to Arcus. Should be fine. We'll get an okay amount of scaling on Lady of the House. Not a good, but an okay amount. How shall I not that? Is it really good enough? I'm not sure. You're still dazed? Wow. $75 times 3? Purple up here. The longer this run goes on, the more I think that we are doomed, but it's not completely over. There's some rare cards that take us out of this. Echoes of the Past can help us a lot. I think Hallowed Halls will do it. We're not 100% boned here yet, for lack of a better word. There's still a slight amount of playability. I don't see us outscaling some of the worst waves on the Divinity right now. That is my main concern. Bring back a drag for the Echo. Every little bit of damage we get on Arcus matters, and it's going to be a tough fight. Our damage output isn't all that high. At least we get a full health Lady to deal. 20. Give me my echo, or give me my... I should not win this baseline. Oh, I win this. Wow. Better than I thought. Incredible. Tractor has okay health. Alright, I mean, that's fine. Because of the past is good. That's it. It's good. I definitely don't need energy. I will take card draw. Now I have a 3 striking unit. I have multiple damage scaling options. I guess I could have waited and not taken the plus 10 if I had looked ahead. But I'm going to go look for holdover here instead. I'm tossing the Vengeful Shards. I don't need 5 energy in this run. 4 is plenty. Playstone. Intrinsic. Holdover, Ancient Resonance is a yes. -1. Echoes of the Past. I'll need a plus 10. Value Stone, Intrinsic. Okay. Value Stone is going to be a little bit wasted here. I didn't prep for it. It doesn't really matter. The Intrinsic goes on a Bounding Echoes. And I can fill my train with Echoes on turn 1 now. Champion is Burn Rate 3. I'm going to play 2 removals here on Train Stewards. It's such a shame, because this is one of the best Hallowed Hall setups I've had, and there's no Hallowed Halls. This is my biggest problem with Hallowed Halls, it feels like. Every run that could play Hallowed Halls just misses it. It's a shame. Hallowed Halls, me. We'll drop this. Hopefully kill. Yeah, we are going down 2 energy, but that's fine. I'm going to fill out the floors with echoes here. Wurmkin and Fractors. Here we get 2 floors of 4 echoes. Pretty good. It gives me a decent amount of echoes to work with if I need to fracture anything. We are going to be prioritizing keeping the bottom floor full over filling up the other floors, because the Reap is a nice benefit. But most importantly, I need to be giving Lady of the House big damage, and that's what we're getting here. 45, what are you doing? 160, you do 180 and die. There you go, that's ideal. I actually do not want to Zooming Blade the Steel Wings here, because then the Lady of the House will live, which I clearly don't want. I'm out of echoes, sadly. It really comes down to my echo game is just a little bit low. But we have no reforms. I should have permafrosted a reform. That's what this run is missing. I see it now. No permafrosted reform. That's what I have overlooked today. I think it's fine. I'm pretty sure I just... Oh, there you go. That works too. I was gonna say I just take it easy here because I'll kill the boss before these guys go up, but I can also just pull Lady and win. Our damage taken here looks scary, but it's not really that bad. Because of the Spikes trial, I don't care that much. Go get him, Train Steward. 1175, we win this. This run, it has felt like it's supposed to fall off, but it did not fall off here, and that is one of the higher damage checks in the fight, or in the run. And we played at bottom floor, so... I'm interested in taking resin removal here. What does it do for me? Nothing. Sacred Wicks, on the other hand. Just another option. I'm gonna skip. I don't think I take it. Soul Crushing Guilt is worth thinking about, but I think the cost is still too high. We're going right. Gonna check the Horde first. Bog Slime is good. Trader's Quill is okay. I'm gonna go Bog Slime though. We want more Echo Generation to get this one through. Echo Seedling is bad because it's just going to overflow. I'm not actually going to get anything out of it. Because with Echo Seedling it's going to copy my intrinsic Bounding Echoes, which I don't care about. Steward's gone. I think I'm getting rid of one Fracture, and then I'm going to start getting rid of Dregs if I have money left over at the end. Move Consume, no. -1, no. Hold over. Holdover Echoes of the Past. It makes it so that the Echo transfers are unplayable. I think it's Holdover Crushing Demise, honestly. That's what I'm feeling here. Because now I can just cheat my way into Relentless, more or less. No, I don't need to play -1 Fractures. Not worth the money. I'm gonna go Mind Horde. I'm gonna skip Sinner Cell, I'm gonna skip Echo Seedling. Concussive Coils is interesting. I'll take it. Alright, it's hard to get rid of the Dregs, they're not that bad. Most of them are gone on turn 1 anyway. Bounding Echoes is fine. I just don't really want to get rid of Fracture, so I guess Dreg is the worst card as a result. I think we might be fine here. The only thing I missed on this run is a Permafrost for Molded. If I had that, I would feel great. Do I duplicate Crushing Demise? What do you think? Is this worth it? I'm not sure. I think it doesn't hurt though. 55 volt? Alright, fine. I buy a -1. You got me. Just when you consume, I'm full up. Okay, I'm ready. 100 pack shards, let's rock. So, the game plan here is pretty simple. Even on this fight, I will be going bottom floor. We drop the Rector, the Lady of the Reformed in front, the Lady of the House behind. We are playing around the strong supporting cards of Melting instead. Concussive Coals has already paid off. Spectacular. Fracture here, right here. Unfortunately, I'm going to be very Ember-Dreamed in this run. It's only really a problem because the Ember-Dream... Why did I Ember-Dream this time? I should have just brushed it. The Ember-Drain means that sometimes I will miss my Ancient Resonance. That is the name. I can kill one of the 15 threes and save Rector the HP. You kill the 25 times 2 Lady of the Reformed lives. And I don't want Lady of the Reformed to be living here. I think that's a mistake. I can keep molding them back for more. Good. Weird. I'm gonna miss Ancient Resonance anyway, because I can't play it in Lady. What if I skip Lady? I have 6, 7 burnout. I don't think it's enough burnout. You just keep playing Lady and save HP. I'm gonna maybe drop Crushing Demise here. There's no reason to keep playing. It's really a Divinity card. I need to be scaling my damage so I can beat this boss. More than anything else. Probably saving HP on Rector where viable as well. That looks right. Go here. Just the Gilded Wing. Fracturing, I guess. There's nothing saying I can't bring back a drag, although I did just Ember Drain myself down to 1 energy for fun. Should have crushed him. That was a misplay. That was a very clear mistake. It just cost me 15 HP, which is bad. I should not do that, obviously. There's no reason to lose that health. Oh, chase Sarah. Just get farmed. Come on, man, just let the Pyro Wings get dazed here. It would be great. 25, it's only, what? First, the 4 damages from the sweep. I'm happy with Lady of the Reform dying here. She'll come back pretty close to full HP. But I leave this untouched as a result. It's also good for my Ember Drain situation. I'll hold the Ancient Resonance now. The dragon almost wins. Oh, I thought I could hold Ancient Resonance here? I obviously cannot. 11. I can't let this happen. 50 damage is clearly too much. 2 Crushing Demises, a Fracture, and a Molded. I've actually gotten another Echo Transfer. Take another 10. I should be down 10, not 25 HP here. However, this is an interesting setup. Crushing Demise first. Crushing Demise again. Perfect 2 hits. You play Molded, Reform Rector, and you get Lady back at full HP. Significantly better for the fight. It's a little risky to play it like that, but I am confident because I know I have another Molded. At full HP I will win this fight with a 207 times 3. So it's fine to roll the dice, it's just a coin flip basically at the end there, but it's not a game losing coin flip because if I miss I just try again next turn. Or the turn after, depending. I move myself up to top floor and we settle in. The Divinity is going to be interesting as well. Finally no more Ember Drain. But we are highly incentivized to play bottom floor thanks to Concussive Coals. And I will. I'm getting for encanting them. I absolutely will play bottom floor here though. 5 to all. Rector losing HP here does not bother me much. Maybe I'd let the Dregs hang out in the middle floor to give me some echoes there. Could play them bottom floor I was thinking, but I don't want to. Ancient Resonance through. Go transfer here. I don't care about Rector losing this HP. Lady of the Reform fills in. Now we actually get to see the value that Ancient Resonance brings to our run. I think I'm going to hold on to this Bounding Echoes. I'm pretty sure that's the right choice here. Only 1 daze on this turn is a shame, but it's not game ending. We're going to play Ancient Resonance, Tactical Crushing Demise. I don't care who it eats here. That's fine. And then I reform it. Comes back up a little HP, and one of them is dead now. And then we go Echoes for 48. Oh, slight misplay there. Should have played Echo Transfer. But if we survive that wave, I think we survive this whole setup. And if we win the Relentless, then we're going to win the game. That is the typical theory. And we survive step 1, means we will likely be surviving step 2 here. I can always move my Ancient Resonance to the middle floor if the need arises. 53, man, this Subsuming Blade has eaten on this run. 53 damage? Wow. I need to make sure I hold this crushing the runs over so I can crush the mini balls for sure. Yeah, I'm okay with it here. I've been holding Bounding Echoes to hit either Echoes in the past or Echo Transfer. We got one of them. Good enough. Yeah, I think we're this run was interesting. I feel like it was non-traditional, but I felt like every run has been non-traditional this week. And they're all still winning. I get a little lost in the traditional thought, I guess, is how I can put it. Where I go, oh, well, this run, this isn't how you're supposed to win the run. It doesn't really matter, it doesn't, as long as you win. Oh, well, what if I didn't see this? What if I didn't see that? What if I didn't care? Well, what then, huh? What if I just didn't care? I can play Endless Lady of the Reformed and a reasonably well-scaled Lady of the House behind that. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm doing 721 per round. Leave me alone, I mean. This is a win result. We are easily clearing it. But, I don't know, I feel like I've trained myself over the last few years to think that if you're playing bottom 4, your run's probably doing something wrong. If you're playing... if you're not winning and hyperscaling and killing early, you're probably losing somewhere along the line. There's nothing wrong with this. You can just let the enemy walk by and then win roll. Oops. Concussive Coals, holy shit. I'm trying to break the mold a little bit, you know? That's all. I do not believe I should play Crushing Demise here, because I don't need to win this fight. I will win with just Rector and the Lady of the House, I am sure. If I was allowed to follow the Divinity up floors, I would win this even sooner. However, that's alright. A good run. I think you could play this very differently with Dark Calling and still win. But this way works too. And it was a good time as well. I had fun anyway. I had a good time. Don't really get to play Lady of the Reformed all that often. And yet, here she is. In the windscreen with her Endless plus 25. My feeling is, when I would play a run like this, I would think to myself, this will not work because Lady of the Reformed will have damage carry through and kill the unit behind her. But when the unit behind her is Rector with 145 HP, it doesn't matter, does it? Yes? No? Wait. Which way do you think those buttons should go? Like, if you're designing the menu and you bring a pop-up box, should the yes go on the left or the right? Because I think in Slice and Dice, when it's accept decline, accept is on the right, decline is on the left. I wonder if there's a general rule about that. Does anyone know? Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.